A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John. Lifting his eyes to heaven, Jesus prayed, saying, I pray not only for these, but also for those who will believe in me through their word, so that they may all be one. As you, Father, are in me and I in you, that they also may be in us, that the world may believe that you sent me. And I have given them the glory you gave me, so that they may be one, as we are one. I in them and you in me, that they may be brought to perfection as one, that the world may know that you sent me, and that you loved them even as you loved me. Father, they are your gift to me. I wish that where I am, they also may be with me, that they may see my glory that you gave me because you loved me before the foundation of the world. Righteous Father, the world does not know you, but I know you, and they know that you sent me. I made known to them your name, and I will make it known, that the love with which you loved me may be in them, and I in them. The Gospel of the Lord. As most of you know, I do actually pray for those who ask for my prayers. At Mass, during communal morning prayer or lauds, and later at Vespers, and in my own personal prayer, I pray for you. I remember you. That being said, most of my life I have tried to understand the nature and efficacy of intercessory prayer. What am I doing when I pray for you? Why am I doing it? Does God, who knows all things, even the number of the hairs on your head, need me to remind him of your circumstance, your suffering, or your particular need? Do my petitions quicken his love and care for you, both of which are already perfect and complete? These are tough questions to ask about the nature of intercessory prayer. One thing that today's gospel passage makes clear is that Jesus himself engaged in such prayer. So why shouldn't I? 2 days ago, I was speaking with a relative of mine who recently had animal bone implanted in her cheek to replace damaged portions of an injured jaw. She definitely believes in God. We have often spoken together about God, but we also have shared our own doubts and struggles in the spiritual life. So, imagining that big hole in her face and jaw, and definitely feeling her pain during this time of recovery and desiring a quick healing, I said, I'm praying for you. And you know what? Most times, more times than not, my prayers for others are answered. She was immediately reassured and was grateful. But I thought, did she hear me say more times than not, or the equivalent of most times, but not always? Was I hedging my bets in saying that about prayers answered, or was I simply acknowledging that the outcome of prayer is not always what I have expected or requested of God? One thing I do know from experience about intercessory prayer is that it is a participation in love. My love for you grows stronger when I pray for you. It is also a participation in God's love for you. I'm not asking God to laser focus his love on you. He already and always does that. It is who God is. No, in intercessory prayer, I am making a spiritual effort to laser focus my attention on God's love for you. And that, it seems to me, can make a huge difference in my life and in yours. It heals, it strengthens, and it encourages both you and me. It increases, as I said, our communion with one another and our mutual communion with God. In today's gospel passage, Jesus says, and I say it in Latin because we often repeat that phrase, ut unum sint, that they may be one. And he adds, as you, Father, are in me and I in you, that they also may be in us. Intercessory prayer certainly achieves that, a communion of love. So say a prayer for me today, and I promise I will pray for you tonight. It will help us both love better and more deeply, and it will fulfill Jesus's own prayer for us. Ut unum sint, that they may be one. God bless you and have a wonderful day.